Hi, I'm Jonathan Leeman. I wrote this book, Authority: How Godly Rule Protects the Vulnerable, Strengthens Community, and Promotes Human Flourishing. My kids were like, Dad, that's a really long subtitle. They're right, it is. Guess I had a lot to say. Why did I write this? Well, you as a human being were created to rule, right? Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, have dominion. Authority goes right to the heart of human existence. And yet, authority is fallen. Authority, you might say, is a good and dangerous gift. There's a lot of angst these days, understandably, around this whole concept of authority. I get it. And you're right to be angsty. Humans abuse authority. It is a dangerous gift. But authority is also about authoring, creating. That's what good authorities do. If you ever had a good parent, a good coach, a good teacher, you know that they were authoring, strengthening, creating life in you. And you like to tell good stories about them. In other words, the solution to bad authority is not often or usually or ever no authority. The solution to bad authority is good authority. So my goal in this book is to help you both understand what good authority and bad authority are, and to help you to handle with care this good and dangerous gift of authority. And so to that end, I walk through, in the first part, I walk through authority in creation, which is good, and then authority in the fall, which is often bad, and then authority in redemption, which is also good. And I call Christians to keep their eyes on both. One eye on good authority, one eye on bad authority. I think some people do that and some people do that, and we got to do both, right? And then I talk about submission. What is submission? As well as what are the limits of submission? It's the pathway of growth in life. It leads to authority. But it's also something that's not absolute on this earth ever. Only God has absolute authority, which means we have to know its limits. I talk through 5 principles of good authority. You can look those up. And then I talk about the different domains of life in which authority will be exercised, or we have authority. So a husband's authority, what is that? What does it consist of? Of parents' authority, what is that? The states, the manager, workplace manager, boss, elder, church. I walk through each of those domains. What is it there? Why do we have it there? What are the limits of it there? How do you get to work there in each one of those domains? So all of that is why I wrote this book, and some of what you'll find in it. It's a huge subject. I think you know that, right? It's a concerning subject. I think you know that. And so I pray that God would use this as both a faithful biblical presentation of what authority is, and then he would use it to equip you and me both to better exercise it wherever we have it in our lives.